Buckle up as we take a thrilling ride through the opulent garages of three Formula One legends, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and Michael Schumacher. These icons aren't just masters on the track, their passion for high-performance vehicles extends to their personal collections, featuring some of the most exclusive and expensive cars in the world. From rare Ferraris to bespoke hypercars, let's explore the machines that keep their adrenaline pumping off the circuit. The Ferrari F40 is one of the most iconic supercars ever made, and it's no surprise that Sebastian Vettel, known for his love of precision and old-school driving feel, owns one. Built to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary, the F40 was the last car personally approved by Enzo Ferrari himself. It's got a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 under the hood that pushes out 471 horsepower. That may not sound like much compared to today's hypercars, but the F40 weighs just around 1,100 kilograms thanks to its lightweight construction using Kevlar, aluminum, and carbon fiber. That gives it a raw, unforgiving edge on the road, launching from 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds with a top speed of 201 miles per hour. Vettel's F40 stays true to the original design, keeping the classic Rosso Corsa red color and stripped-down interior. No modern infotainment, no driver assists, just a gated 5-speed manual gearbox and analog gauges. It's a pure driver's car, and Vettel reportedly prefers it that way. He's resisted making major changes, keeping the car as close to factory spec as possible, except for a few subtle tweaks. The suspension has been fine-tuned for smoother road use, and the exhaust system was updated to enhance the iconic turbocharged growl without making it obnoxious. Valued at roughly $1.5 million, Vettel's F4 is more than just a collector's item. It's a throwback to a time when supercars were built to scare you a little. And for someone like Vettel, that's exactly the point. Another gem in Vettel's collection is the Ferrari F50, a car that blends Formula One roots with raw street performance. Built in the late 90s as a celebration of Ferrari's 50th anniversary, the F50 is powered by a 4.7-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, directly developed from the 1990 Ferrari F1 car. It pushes out 513 horsepower and revs to an ear-piercing 8,500 RPM. That means it's not just loud, it's loud with purpose. It can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds and top out at 202 miles per hour, which, for a car from the 90s, is seriously quick. The body is made almost entirely from carbon fiber, and it's built around a monocoque chassis, also carbon. There's no power steering, no ABS, and no traction control. This thing is old school in the best way. The F50 delivers the kind of analog driving feel you just don't get anymore. Vettel's personal F50 is kept in pristine condition, with custom touches like special interior stitching, a lightweight racing clutch, and a personalized steering wheel plaque that links the car to his championship years. What also makes it unique is that only 349 were ever made. Ferrari purposely kept production low to make it exclusive, and that worked. Today, this car goes for around $2.2 million, and that number is only going up. Fun fact, the F50 was so extreme that Ferrari required owners to go through a vetting process before they could buy one. Yep, even millionaires needed approval. Completing Vettel's trio of prancing horses is the Ferrari LaFerrari, a hybrid hypercar that's all about pushing limits. It combines a screaming 6.3-liter V12 engine with a 120-kilowatt electric motor, packing a total punch of 950 horsepower. That setup doesn't just sound cool, it moves. We're talking 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. On paper, it's brutal. On the road, it's even better. Vettel's LaFerrari is finished in classic Rosso Corsa red, staying true to Ferrari tradition. But unlike many collectors who treat the LaFerrari like a fragile museum piece, Vettel has actually driven his. It's equipped with F1-style kinetic energy recovery systems, so it doesn't just feel fast, it thinks fast, storing and releasing energy exactly when you need it. The carbon fiber chassis keeps it light, while the adaptive suspension keeps things planted whether you're carving corners or gunning it on a straightaway. What makes Vettel's model unique? He opted for lightweight racing seats and a steering wheel modeled after the ones he used in his F1 days, built for precision, not just show. The inside is stripped of anything unnecessary, keeping the focus on the driving experience. Price tag? Around $3 million. But for a car this advanced and rare, with only 499 units ever made, it's worth every cent to a driver like Vettel. If you thought this was wild, wait until you see what Lewis Hamilton drives when he wants to leave everyone behind, including supercars. Stay tuned. Transitioning to Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion's garage is a sanctuary of speed and style, and one of its loudest, meanest gems is the 1966 Shelby Cobra 427. This is not your average collector's classic. It's a raw, old-school beast powered by a 7-liter V8 engine that churns out 425 horsepower, launching the lightweight roadster from 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds. That kind of punch, especially for a car built in the 60s, is nothing short of wild. Hamilton's Cobra stands out with its iconic blue exterior and white racing stripes, paying tribute to the original American racing livery. But it's not just a museum piece. He's been spotted behind the wheel, cruising it on open roads and even revving it outside the paddock, proof that it's more than just a showpiece. The car's bare-bones analog setup is a total contrast to the high-tech machines Hamilton races in Formula 1. There's no traction control, no stability management, and definitely no infotainment screen. Just a rumbling engine, a stick shift, and a lot of torque going straight to the rear wheels. It's all driver, all the time. Reports suggest Hamilton had the interior lightly customized with modern safety harnesses and reworked gauges to make it more reliable during spirited drives, but the essence remains untouched. With an estimated value of $5 million, the Cobra isn't just a piece of automotive history. It's a loud reminder that Hamilton loves his cars as bold and fearless as his driving. Another crown jewel in Hamilton's garage is the Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, a machine that's not just about raw speed, but about delivering that speed with wind in your hair and drama in every gear shift. Based on the legendary LaFerrari coupe, the Aperta takes everything insane about the original, like the 6.3-liter V12 hybrid powertrain pumping out a combined 950 horsepower, and adds an open-top configuration that transforms every drive into an event. Only 210 units of the Aperta were ever built, making it one of the most exclusive Ferraris in existence. It's not just rare, it's collector-level investment-grade material. But Hamilton didn't just grab one off the lot. His Aperta features a unique matte black exterior with gloss carbon fiber accents, a color scheme that screams stealth wealth. The interior continues that theme with custom Alcantara upholstery, subtle red stitching, and a custom plaque that marks his ownership. Performance-wise, the Aperta can hit 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds with a top speed north of 217 miles per hour. But the real thrill is in its experience. Hearing that V12 scream unfiltered while the hybrid system kicks in for instant torque. It's Formula 1 tech, wrapped in a street-legal body, and Hamilton's choice of this model shows his appreciation for bleeding-edge innovation mixed with Italian flair. At an estimated value of $2.8 million, it's not just a showpiece, it's a declaration. And hey, if you've made it this far, smash that like button and subscribe for more insane machines, legendary owners, and stories from the fast lane. Let's keep going. Rounding out Lewis Hamilton's collection is the one-of-a-kind Pagani Zonda 760 LH, a hypercar that turns heads even among the elite. This isn't just any Zonda, it was custom-built specifically for Hamilton, hence the LH in the name. Under the hood, it packs a 7.3-liter naturally aspirated V12, developed by Mercedes-AMG, producing a jaw-dropping 760 horsepower. That power, combined with its feather-light carbon fiber frame, launches the car from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. But what truly sets Hamilton's Zonda apart isn't just the numbers, it's the manual gearbox. In an era where paddle shifters and dual-clutch transmissions dominated, Hamilton insisted on a 6-speed manual, purely for the thrill of being more connected to the machine. It's a rare choice, and one that makes this already special Zonda even more purist-focused. Then there's the exterior. Draped in deep purple exposed carbon fiber, the car reflects Hamilton's bold, distinctive style. It's loud without being flashy, much like the driver himself. The custom interior also follows suit, featuring purple accents, personalized badging, and race-style bucket seats designed to match the exterior's dramatic flair. Despite its beauty and rarity, valued well over $2 million, Hamilton has openly admitted it's not the easiest to drive, but that doesn't stop him from keeping it as a centerpiece in his collection. It's more than just a car, it's a statement piece, a one-off that combines raw performance, personal customization, and unapologetic style, just like the man who drives it. Shifting gears to Michael Schumacher, the 7-time world champion, his car collection includes one of the most iconic Formula 1 machines ever built, the Ferrari F2003 GA. This isn't just a race car, it's a piece of history. Schumacher drove this exact model during the 2003 F1 season, winning 5 Grand Prix and helping secure his 6th world title. Under the rear bodywork sits a 3-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine, producing around 930 horsepower, revving to an ear-splitting 19,000 RPM. The car's chassis, code number 229, is carbon fiber from end to end, making it incredibly light and agile. Paired with a 7-speed semi-automatic gearbox, this car was built for one thing only: winning. And that's exactly what it did. What makes Schumacher's F2003 GA even more special is its direct factory tuning. After its retirement from racing, Ferrari kept it in top shape, maintaining it through their official Corse Clienti program, which ensures former F1 cars stay race-ready. This means everything from the suspension setup to engine mapping has been preserved to match Schumacher's preferences during that season. In 2002, this exact chassis sold at auction for $14.9 million, making it one of the most expensive F1 cars ever sold. That price tag reflects not just the car's engineering or rarity, but its place in racing history. It's not a replica, it's not a showpiece, it's the real deal. A race-winning F1 car, driven by one of the greatest to ever grip a steering wheel. Another jewel in Schumacher's garage is the Ferrari FXX, a hardcore track-only machine that takes everything Ferrari knows about speed and dials it up to 11. Based on the Enzo supercar, the FXX is built for racing circuits, not public roads, and it shows in every detail. At its core sits a 6.3-liter V12 engine, pushing out a thunderous 789 horsepower. That power, combined with a race-tuned gearbox and lightweight carbon fiber construction, lets it go from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. This isn't a car you just buy, it's a car you're invited to own. Only 30 units were produced, and Schumacher, thanks to his long-standing relationship with Ferrari, didn't just own one, he helped develop it. His feedback from years of Formula One racing influenced the FXX's aerodynamic upgrades, brake tuning, and even its onboard telemetry system. That telemetry collects real-time performance data from every lap, letting drivers and engineers fine-tune the car like an F1 setup. The car was tailored to Schumacher's driving style, with adjusted suspension, racing seat positioning, and a custom steering wheel layout. Even the exterior was finished in his preferred red and black combo, with subtle nods to his F1 career throughout the cockpit. Valued at around $2.6 million, the FXX isn't just rare, it's a weapon built for the track and tuned by one of the greatest drivers of all time. Did you know? Ferrari actually keeps and maintains most FXX models for their owners, and delivers them to tracks around the world on request. Talk about VIP service. Completing Schumacher's trio is the legendary Ferrari Enzo, a car that was built to honor the company's founder and named after him. Only 400 units were ever made, making it one of the most exclusive Ferraris ever produced. It's powered by a 6-liter naturally aspirated V12, pushing out 651 horsepower and 485 pound-feet of torque, enough to launch it from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds with a top speed of 218 miles per hour. At the time of its release in the early 2000s, the Enzo was Ferrari's most advanced road car, and it still holds its own today. What makes Schumacher's Enzo extra special is that it came with a few personal touches directly from Ferrari. As their most iconic driver, Schumacher was given one of the earliest chassis numbers, and his model came with track-oriented tweaks not offered to standard buyers. These included custom calibration on the suspension setup and braking system, designed for a more connected and aggressive driving feel, tailored to his F1 tastes. The gearbox is a 6-speed automated manual with paddle shifters, directly inspired by F1 tech of that era. Combine that with the carbon fiber monocoque, lightweight panels, and race-spec dampers, and you've got a machine that was far ahead of its time. Today, Schumacher's Enzo is valued at around $3 million, though its real worth is much higher to collectors because of its rare provenance. More than a car, this Enzo was a personal performance playground for a racing legend. And while most collectors might be content with a few flashy supercars, these three F1 legends, they've built garages that tell stories of innovation, performance, and pure racing passion. From Vettel's tribute to Ferrari's golden era, to Hamilton's tech-loaded hypercars and Schumacher's iconic V12 beasts, every car they own isn't just expensive, it's a chapter of motorsport history. These machines aren't just status symbols, they're rolling legacies built for the track and treasured off it. So what did we really uncover today? When F1 drivers aren't breaking lap records, they're curating some of the most insane car collections on the planet. And it's not just about money, it's about speed, craftsmanship, and soul. If you enjoyed this look into the high-octane collections of racing royalty, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more adrenaline-fueled content on the way. Next time, we're trading 4 wheels for 2 as we take you inside the secret motorcycle collections of racing's boldest daredevils. Trust us, you haven't seen anything yet. Until then, keep your foot down and your engine revving.